Yo, 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 what's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? It's your boy, the Ultimate Rage, coming back with yet another live here in the No Cap Zone, where we have a strict dress code. Knock it the hell off with that capping ass bullshit, okay? The only kind of cap that we allow around these parts is your thinking cap. Otherwise, you gotta move the hell around. Because, see, around these parts, all we care about are the facts, the truth, the data, the information. You know, things that can actually be demonstrated in real life. You know what I'm saying? Like in real time. You feel what I'm saying? Like, while we are actually alive, while we're sane, while we're of sound mind and body, because otherwise, I have no idea what the hell these loonies are out here talking about. And to tell you the truth, they don't know what the hell they're talking about, which is why we gotta talk about it, okay? So, basically, I'm sorry to everybody. I haven't been on live for a while. I haven't been streaming like that. I haven't been doing my thing for like a couple weeks. And, you know, I just want to be clear about what I've been doing. So, long story short, I've been working to build this infrastructure to create the foundation for the future. You feel what I'm saying? And it's taken an extreme amount of work. It's taken a lot of time, a lot of effort, and it's taken a lot of my time, right? And so, what a lot of y'all don't understand is that this AI shit is not quite there yet. It's getting there. It's getting very close. It's getting very fucking, smart and helpful and useful, insightful. Okay, this new Opus model, I'm not gonna lie. I've seen a lot of bad reviews about it. I'm not one of them. I think it's fucking amazing. I think it's awesome. But the thing that has been a hindrance in this whole entire process, as usual, is capitalism. Because at the end of the day, everything is about making a buck. And everybody that's making bucks wants to do everything possible to optimize their ability to make bucks. Because everything is about maximizing shareholder profit and all that type of shit. So, what I've been dealing with is I was using a third-party app to do a lot of the development I've been doing, but with this app I've been using, it's called Orion. I have mostly been using the Opus model, the Anthropic Opus model, because it's frankly the best one. I've tried all the other ones. Kiwi's actually pretty good. I've never been really a fan of ChatGPT. I'm not even gonna stunt. I've never been a fan of ChatGPT at all. I became a fan of Anthropic from the beginning, and my metric, strangely enough, for which model to use is the God debate, the God conversation. Because as many of you may not be aware, maybe some of you are, but the long and short of it is I'm an atheist, I'm an anti-theist, because it is my view that theists have failed miserably to make their case for their sci-fi fantasy fucking bullshit. If they actually had the data, the facts, the truth that they claim that they have, it is my view that they would have long since demonstrated this, and we would not be having a debate at all. We would be having useful conversations about how to best use this whatever thing to help us to our maximum ability. And they have failed miserably in terms of making that happen because these people don't know what the hell they're talking about. We are living in a time where we're gathering so much information, we're gaining so many new insights and revelations, and what is being revealed to us in real time, especially with these technologies like social media, the internet, mobile devices, and what have you, is that most people don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Most of these people are deranged as hell. Matter of fact, hold up. Give me a second here. Let me let people know that I am live so that they're not just out here fucked up, not knowing what the hell is going on, so that y'all can come and join me. Give me a sec here. Put out the... And see, this is the type of shit I'm working to improve upon too, right? Because I want to have this system so on point that we're able to automate everything. Okay, I want to automate everything. So I want this infrastructure to inform people automatically when I'm live on whatever platform, so that then people can see that I'm here. So let me know how this is going for y'all. Let me know if this is running right for y'all. This is a growing process. We're going to be constantly um, evolving and improving upon our methodology, our infrastructure, our process, and everything. And we're going to make this super duper dope. We're going to make everything amazing. So, this is the calm before the storm. But I decided to go live today because I fuck with y'all. Y'all my people. I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to, like, at the very least, pop in and let y'all know I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't going nowhere. I'm usually right here anyway. But I have been working steadfastly to ensure that we are making shit happen, that we are not fucking around, that I'm not just saying shit, that I'm actually doing this shit to a high level, because we need to improve upon the world. Because as I always say, what the fuck are we doing, fam? What exactly are we doing? What are we trying to do as a human race, as American citizens, as earthlings, as conscious beings? What are our goals? What are our aims? What exactly are we attempting to accomplish? And it seems like we live in a society where we never have these conversations. People don't even have these thoughts. We're just a bunch of chickens running around with our heads cut off, with no clear direction, no clear focus. And as a result, we're just out here just doing shit. Living on a prayer, as the song goes. And honestly, it doesn't make any sense to think that this is optimal, considering the fact that we have so much potential as individuals and as a collective human race, as collective conscious beings, because I include AI in this shit too, because the technological singularity is going to happen. AI is going to get to a point where it's conscious, where it's capable, where it's self determined or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So I think it's important to recognize consciousness. We still don't even fully understand what consciousness is. But regardless, we are here because I have the utmost desire to transform the world as much as possible. And I know that we can make it happen. I've already demonstrated that this shit is possible. I've already demonstrated that it's feasible just with my little time on TikTok. So if I was able to do that on TikTok, then we can change the world. You know what I'm saying? Not to mention the things that I've done in the past, helping to pass bills and canvassing and phone bank, all that type of shit. At the end of the day, we as a human race can create the type of world that we want. We can create a better planet. It doesn't take every single person on the planet. It just takes a small, dedicated group of individuals who are all on the same page, working toward the same goal. If we don't work interdependently with synergy towards a useful goal, how can we ever hope to accomplish anything? So this is the reason why I do what I do. This is why we come together and we have these conversations, so we can get to the bottom of figuring out what exactly we should do, what's the best course of action for us to undertake in order to maximize our capabilities as a human race, as American citizens, as conscious beings, and all that type of shit. So like I said earlier, I'm an anti-theist because it is my opinion, is my view that theists have failed miserably to demonstrate their claims, to demonstrate the value of their supposed belief system. If what they said made so much fucking sense, they would be able to show us right now. They should be able to show us right now, and yet they constantly miserably fail on a constant basis because they don't know what the fuck they are talking about. They have had so much time. They have had so much freedom to demonstrate whatever the fuck they talk about on a constant basis, and it is undoubtedly clear that they have failed miserably. I mean, you're talking about billions of theists of all kinds over the course of thousands upon thousands of years. We're talking about so many civilization. Well, you're wrong, Dell, by the way. Hi. What's up, shawty? I mean, yeah, it is a mind control option for the populace, but I am anti-theism because it has failed, okay? They have had the opportunity to show us that what they do is helpful, useful, awesome, and it is my opinion that they have failed miserably. It is my opinion that they have created the greatest rape culture in the history of the world, that they've created the greatest ignorance culture in the history of the world, where they come together and they tar it out together and they act like what they do is super duper highly intelligent and highly moral and all that type of stuff, and yet they can't answer for all kinds of immoralities that we see on a regular basis, on a constant basis, on a daily basis, on a near daily basis that occurs on their watch by their leaders, by the ones that they claim were called by this ultimate supernatural, super intelligent, super thing that they claim is so super duperly, duperly, superly duper. Okay? So as a result of that, I don't want to hear nothing that they have to say, because nothing they have to say is worth any value, which is why we have reached this point of danger where we're on the verge of potentially destroying ourselves as a human race and as a civilization. And that is what we're doing. That's literally what we're doing here. We are hijacking the structure because, I mean, look, ultimately there's technically some value to theism, but not how you might expect it, right? I've said this the other day, and I'm gonna stick by it. Theism is capitalism. Capitalism is theism. Theism is literally the quintessential manifestation of capitalism in its purest form. And here's what I mean by that. Theism is a product / service that doesn't actually exist. And yet they've built a ginormous economy. They've built a ginormous infrastructure of fucking industry based on this bullshit. You know, I am not anti-capitalism. I'm anti-hyper capitalism, right? There's no economic model that's perfect. Capitalism, socialism, communism, to their extremes, they all have flaws. That's why it's all about having a healthy balance of them all. But when you dial up any one of them too fucking high, you create a dystopia where we live in these suboptimal conditions that don't make any sense. So the fact of the matter is, it's all about nuance, balance, okay? Having a healthy balance of these different ideas so that we can live harmoniously. Because when you take capitalism too far, we have the situation that we have now, where you have a few individuals, a few groups that control the overwhelming majority of the resources and the wealth, and they have created these suboptimal conditions that make it difficult for us to live cohesively as a society, as a human race, as American citizens, and thus we're in this pivotal point now where we have to decide where we're going to go from here. Are we going to allow ourselves to continue to be subjugated in these fucking suboptimal conditions, or are we going to decide, moving henceforth, that we're going to work together interdependently with synergy to optimize our society for our collective benefit? Theism doesn't help us do that. And obviously, capitalism, as it is now, late stage capitalism, end stage capitalism, hyper capitalism, whatever fucking term you want to use, extreme capitalism is hurting us in that regard. Having these few people controlling most of the resources wouldn't be so bad if they were extra judicious about it, if they were extra fucking beneficial